Most people love apples, but few people, if any, know more about them than Professor Susan Brown from Cornell's Agricultural Experiment Station in Geneva. This morning, Brown showed us one of the newest and most talked about varieties. These apples were cut open 4 hours ago, but instead of going brown, they still look fresh. What's the longest you've seen an apple not brown?
3 days.
3 days. There are no chemicals and no magic. Since 1880, Cornell has introduced 65 different varieties of apples on the market, including Empire, Jonamac, and Cortland. New apples are developed by cross-pollinating different varieties. Brown and her colleagues found a variety of apple that oxidized or browned very slowly and then bred it with a better tasting option. While plant genetics and molecular research helped, the non-browning apples had a low-tech start. Researchers spread pollen by hand on apple blossoms.
And we have to get to a tree before the bees get to it, because the bee is carrying pollen that we don't want to contaminate our cross.
Fruit and vegetable crossbreeding dates back to some of the earliest farming. After all, tricolored corn didn't start out that way. But now researchers are working on new apple varieties that could satisfy picky toddlers who don't want brown apple slices.
Kids will eat more sliced apples than they will a whole fruit, and if you have toddlers, you want to give them a couple slices. This will allow you to put it in their lunchbox and not even have to worry about it.
And some of these non-browning apples are available right now. Look for the Ruby Frost variety at your local grocery store or farm stand. For now, reporting from Geneva, I'm Alex Dunbar.